Hey guys, this is my thoughts on Josh's video, Reverse Josh. He made a video yesterday talking about McJuggernuggets. The whole reason I waited till today to do it because I was not feeling good yesterday. I got my vaccine Sunday at like 1 o'clock-ish, and that night I started to feel shitty. I started to get a little bit of a fever. Now my fever never went above 99. It was just a 99. I had body aches and a little bit of a headache, but I was just really not feeling good. I'm better today. I'm still a little like weak and stuff because I didn't really eat much yesterday. I had toast, some crackers, and some goldfish. So like I gotta get my appetite back on track. So yeah. So I made a few notes. A lot of the things he said was kind of the same as Shallow's video, but he got into more detail and stuff. So yeah, I feel like Josh's video was a little bit better than Shallow's because, like, you know, anyways, you'll see. So yeah, the vaccine. Anyway, so like he said, like they did it because like how no one knows what's going on with Storyfire and all that jazz. Like kind of same thing Shallow did. Like they just want answers, which I understand. I'm sure we all want to know who Deck Chair is, but we have to respect it. You know, we have to have respect. Like Shallow and Josh are these big Storyfire fans, right? But if you love Storyfire so much, you have respect for it. You have more respect than you have. So they were talking about how they were first in the theater and had to sleep in a dusty theater. Which how's that theater dusty? It's a closed space, right? It's its own room. You know, doors are always closed. If you ever seen Jesse's videos, they guys in the basement, anyone in the Richard house that have done videos, Nick's videos, Swift's videos, those doors are always closed. So I don't understand how they're saying so dusty. And like, they were the ones who just showed up there without calling. And the rooms weren't ready. Like, Jesse never said the rooms were ready. He would have said something in the video. So like, they went there expecting to have rooms. And then they were going to bitch and complain when they had to sleep in the theater. But dude, you guys went there without going through the proper channels. I'm messaging Jesse, hey, we want to move in. Right? You know, and I doubt that theater was dusty. Come on. You really expect us to believe that theater was so dusty you could have got like freaking lung diseases and stuff? Like, come on. Anyways, apparently Josh gave Jesse $1,400 for 2.5 nights. Then he went on to say for that half night he gave him $400. So I guess $1,000 for the 2 nights. Then $400 for the half night, which I don't understand half night, but. And then the next morning of that first night, they snuck upstairs because they didn't hear anyone, so everyone was still sleeping. And that's when they confronted Swift. So that video you've seen on Shallow's channel of him confronting Swift, that was when it was from. And apparently what Josh says, he just asked to film it. He thought they shouldn't have done that with Swift. Like, you know, Josh like claimed he was just, you know, asked to film, like him and Shallow, you know, have been friends for a while, so like he's just helping out a friend, which I understand. But you don't like, but being a true friend is not letting your friend do stuff like that can get you in trouble or hurt them or get them in trouble. You know, that's not being a good friend. It's going along with everything they say. You know. And Josh thought it wasn't necessary. He thought a lot of things wasn't necessary. We'll get into more of that, but and apparently they went to look through the Druggies mobile. I'm making a video. And like that's when they saw Nick and Jesse coming, so they just jumped in the trunk. So I guess that's how that came to be. Apparently, and then Josh was saying when they were in the trunk, it felt like they were driving for like 20 minutes about. Then when they opened the trunk, they realized they were at Psycho Dad's house, and I guess they were just sitting there for a while, and they decided to go through the basement. You know, as Psycho, you know, they caught them. Psycho Dad caught them, so they went through the basement. You know, and apparently Josh knocked over some tin full of toys. I guess that's what he said it was, and that's what happened. And they heard him and came downstairs. But yeah, and he regretted going in the trunk too. And apparently they had to paint the rooms. Jesse Man paint the rooms. Which, yes, that's weird because they're guests and all that. But at the same time, everything you guys did, all the shit you guys has pulled, you know what I mean? Come on. you guys went there with ulterior motives. You guys didn't go there just, innocent fans just wanted to meet their favorite creator. You went in there with, you had intentions. So don't act like you're all innocent here. Which I don't really 100% agree with them paying the rooms. I do think, well, bro, who knows. Anyways, and apparently with the whole truck thing, they were going to drive Nick's truck to Pennsylvania. Apparently, like through one of Swift's videos, they found out Nick leaves the keys in the truck, which you might think that's crazy, but look at where the house is. It's like in the woods. The driveway's pretty long, so you have to drive a few ways before you even see the house because of all the trees, so probably figures it's safe. And you saw his truck. His truck is kind of old, if you think about it, so like, I don't know. So I understand why he would leave the keys in there, but, Josh saying he was put in a bad spot, like, they went to, I guess, pull out, and that's when they saw everyone outside, and that shower just floated in the truck and, like, went into the pool. And Josh wasn't happy about that. He didn't understand why that had happened. He wasn't happy to be involved in the whole pool thing, so, I don't know. Sorry, guys, if I seem kind of, not, like, too peppy. Like I said, I'm feeling better, but, like, I still don't have a whole bunch of energy from not really eating much yesterday, so I just, Jesse throws them out in the middle of the night, which they should be lucky they got to stay the whole 2 nights that they paid for, because if you think about all the shit they pulled, Jesse could kick them out, so kick them out in the middle of the night, I feel like it was kind of justified. Yes, maybe it was kind of wrong too, it's kind of shooting, but it was also kind of justified for everything they did. And he did show off the broken camera, which is not as broken as does. It is like there's a piece in like one side of it that's all like broken up, but I don't know, maybe it could be fixed, who knows, but apparently Josh said he brought he brought 6K with them, and he pulled out, and Jesse took 4K out of the backpack, which I want to go into that video because I want to see, because it showed Jesse doing it, and it didn't look like 6K, that's a lot of money, And why would he bring 6K in the first place? Don't you think it's a little much? So if they brought them much, they knew they were probably going to have to pay a lot. And Josh was saying Jesse charges everyone else, like Nick, Tippy, Miguel, they charge them $1,000 for rent. So we're just going to go to the video and just freaking ads. So I want to see. I meant to look before I showed the video, but we could do it together. I just want to see it. Okay. I mean, it does look like, okay, maybe it does look like 4K, I don't know. Yes, I agree that Jesse shouldn't have stole the money. I think that was wrong, but they bitch about how much they have to pay. You guys brought $6,000, right? Which again, Josh was telling their backstory about how him and Riley, or Shallow, whatever you want to call him, met. And they said, like, when their high school careers ended, that's when, the video applications came out for Storyfire, when you were able to submit video applications. That was, what, 2018? That was only 3 years ago. So, well, I'm trying to get out. How the fuck did they have 6K in the first place? That looked like a lot of money. Jesse pulled out the backpack. So, I don't know. But I don't know. Like, you brought 6K there because you knew, for a reason. So, like, then you're gonna bitch you have to pay a lot. You guys brought 6K, so what should it matter if you had $6,000? You're gonna bitch by having to pay $500. It's like, come on. Again, some of Jesse's actions breaking the camera, stealing the money. Yes, he shouldn't have done that. I agree, 100%. He shouldn't have done that. But with the whole camera thing, in Jesse's defense, he did, even Josh and Jesse did ask him to not film. He asked him probably a few times, and Josh wouldn't listen. So, like, dude, if someone asks you to film, just don't film. Like, in Jesse's defense in that one, even though I think he shouldn't have, I'm not saying that he was in the right, but I mean, I think, it was partly Josh's fault for the broken camera. So, like, maybe, yes, Jesse should probably pay for like half of it. I think a 50-50 thing works. Like, he pays for half of it and Josh has to pay for the rest. Because if Josh just listened and had respect, then it wouldn't have happened. And I guess Josh said in the video, he asked Shallow why they had taken that far with everything, you know. And Josh called himself the victim of Jesse and Shallow. Which, I mean, yes, maybe victim of Shallow, but Jesse, I mean, come on. Dude, like, some of the things you did first, and then you're gonna blame Jesse for being hostile with you, for being aggressive? Come on. That's ridiculous. Victim. And then Josh said how that Jesse told him who deck chair was. Josh said, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Like, come on, bro. Where's your respect? Like, you're pissed at Jesse, but why take it on deck chair? Have respect for him. He doesn't want his name out there. You know, he has his reasons. Respect that. You know? And I wish you guys, other people can see that too, who think it's okay what they're doing. Like, have respect. Because if, you know, if deck chair decides to pull out because of this, then it would be Josh and Shallow's fault. You know, because they're the ones who couldn't leave it alone. And how you know Josh and Jesse gave them the right person? They could have made up a name. Anyways, and apparently Jesse did a Storyfire Q&A, not Storyfire, a Twitter Q&A the other night. And he said that he's going to Florida in like 2 months, so I don't know if that has to do with Josh and Riley, because they live in Florida. They said that in like the first video with this whole series with Jesse, he said like they came from Florida or whatever, so I don't know if it has to do with that or something else. But yeah, Josh's video, you know, like, what I will say about Josh's video, at least he regrets it, you know. Shallow never said, oh, no, I wish we didn't do it, we should have done it, or he had regrets, so I regretted doing this. No, he just justified it, so I like that Josh did that. He said he regrets, but he still kind of, you know, fucked himself up by saying, oh, you shouldn't have told the 2 deck chairs, so. And Shallow's uploading a video today. I don't know what the video is. I don't care. And I know Big Brother uploaded yesterday. I did not watch it at all. Don't know why. Like, 'cause I wasn't really feeling good, so I wasn't really caring about that stuff, so. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I want to show a few TikToks that I have saved. Because I just want to show you. So here's the first one we're going to play. Watch it. Watch the letter that pops up next to his face. J. You guys saw that? Pause them and look. Isn't that crazy? That one said, if you guys didn't get a chance to read it, the letter that pops up is the person who you can't get over. J, for me, that's Jesse. The initial will be your baby daddy, J for Jesse. And look at this one. If you look, you can see K and J. You know, you can look through the other ones too. There's no A and J, but there's K and J. I don't know, I thought those were interesting and crazy. But anyway, so yeah, Josh's video was interesting. I will say, I think it was more Shallow's doing, and you know, he initiated this stuff. It wasn't so much Josh, so I will give Josh that. But he still was being an asshole, in my opinion. Like, especially the whole deck chair thing, like, you know, claiming he just want to help the community out. If they really gave a damn about Storyfire, they would respect deck chair. You know, deck chair just tweeted something out, what, today or yesterday, something like that on Storyfire. So, like, they, you know, they clearly don't give a fuck about Storyfire, you know, have respect for it like they claim to. Because if they did, you know, they both need to. Oh, isn't Josh a moderator on here? Yeah, deck chair, 2 hours ago. Hey, I wanted to give you an update. Waiting for the lawyers to close this out. Then we can get this fire burning. Lots of news to follow. Keep the faith. Yeah, Josh is a moderator on here. I think that should be taken away from him, honestly. For the way he's acting. Like, he's not a true Storyfire supporter if he's gonna go out his way to expose Jack like that. You know, to not have respect enough. So Josh, just remember that. You could easily get that moderator stripped away, and I think you should. Because from the way you're acting, you should. And I know Shallow don't have his anymore. He had them take it away because I know something to do with the type of content he does. So, I'm just saying, be careful, Josh. If you care about being a moderator in there, you may want to change your attitude. Because if I was running Storyfire and this dude was being like this, I would take it away from him like that. Anyways, I'm going to go relax. Follow me on my socials, follow Con, Insta, subscribe to Josh, subscribe to #AGP, subscribe to always_Juggy. Subscribe to Colin. I love you randomers so much. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like I said, I thought Josh's video was kind of better than Shallow's. Like, you know, at least he said he regrets it, you know, and stuff like that. But anyways, I love you randomers. Please subscribe for more content and let me know what else you want to see. And I'll see you randomers in the next video.